All right, in this section we're going to talk about how to get a blues sound. How to get a blues sound depends on a combination of how you have the amplifier set up, as well as the guitar set up, and of course if you have any pedals on the floor. But in general, you want to get a little bit of distortion out of the amp, not too much, so you have something of a sound like this. Little bit of blues overdrive. That's where you have a little bit. So I have an amplifier here, and I just want to demonstrate the different sounds you can get by controlling the amount of distortion into the amp. First off, here is the amplifier's clean channel. So that's how to get a clean sound. Just use the clean sound from the amplifier. Now I'm going to go back to the amp's overdrive channel. Step on the pedal here. There it is. Did that without looking. Not bad, huh? I've got a little bit of distortion now. The distortion on the amp, or the gain on the amp, is set around 4. Sounds something like this now. Now I'm kind of in that bluesy world, that bluesy register. A little bit of distortion, not too much. If I crank up the distortion, I get much more of a rock or heavy metal sound. So I don't want that much distortion, so I'm going to back off. That distortion was around 8. I'll go back to around 4. Now I also have some combinations with my pickups that I can use to vary the sound. This is the back pickup, my humbucking pickup. A lot of gain there, probably a little bit too much for a bluesy sound. But I can switch and use a combination of the front pickup, maybe the middle pickup as well. I can also split the coil so it has more of a Fender style sound. And now I've got more of a bluesy sound out of the guitar. So it's a combination of how much distortion or how much gain you have coming out of the amplifier, which pickups you're using from the guitar, whether the volume of the guitar is all the way up or not, and if you have a distortion pedal on the floor. So now I've got a little bit of distortion from the amplifier. I can have a rhythm sound maybe like this. Sounds kind of cool, nice and bluesy. And if I want a lot of overdrive for soloing to get a lot of sustain, I can step on my overdrive pedal. So there's a lot I can do by controlling the distortion from the amplifier, the guitar, and the pedal. In general, to get a bluesy sound, not too much distortion from the amplifier. Okay, so hopefully that'll help you out in your quest for a cool blues tone.